Growth is beautiful. But it's also lonely when the person you love stops growing with you. At first, you don't notice it. You think they just need time. But days turn into months. And while you're evolving, expanding, healing, they're staying the same. Comfortable. Stuck. You're reaching for more, and they're reaching for the remote. And suddenly, you're not sure if love is enough anymore. 1. The silent drift, you used to speak the same language. Now, your conversations feel foreign. They say, you've changed. And you have. You've grown. But they didn't ask why. They didn't say, teach me. They just said, come back. Back to comfort. Back to small. Back to who you were before you bloomed. 2. You can't drag someone to destiny, you love them. You want them to rise with you. But growth can't be forced. You can't heal for them. You can't dream for them. You can't drag someone to a life they're not willing to climb toward. Because love doesn't always mean saving. Sometimes it means letting go of who they were in hopes they'll rise into who they could be. 3. The guilt of outgrowing someone. You feel guilty. Because they're not a bad person. They're just not moving. You remember who they were, the laughs, the support, the history. But you also see who you are now. You've done the work. The inner healing. The uncomfortable growth. And now, you're asking, can I stay with someone who no longer inspires me? Who no longer meets me where I've climbed to? For the crossroads of love and alignment, there comes a moment in every evolving relationship, a crossroad point. One path leads to comfort and slow decay. The other, to possibility, pain, and purpose. You can't grow in a space that punishes expansion. And love that asks you to shrink isn't love. It's fear. 5. Choosing growth over familiarity. You don't hate them. You honor them. But you've made peace with the truth, familiarity is not the same as alignment. And staying out of fear isn't love, it's survival. You've outgrown the story. Now, you're writing a new one. 6. When they decide to grow, too late, sometimes, they realize it. When it's too late, they start to grow because they lost the person who believed they could. And it hurts. But you can't be someone's wake-up call forever. 7. Real partnership is parallel growth. The best relationships are not perfect. But they are committed to mutual expansion. They challenge you. They support your stretch. They grow with you, even when it's uncomfortable. And when one falls behind, they don't beg for comfort. They reach for your hand and say, let's rise again. Together. If you're growing, don't stop. If they can't meet you there, don't shrink. Because the love that's meant for you won't fear your evolution. It will fuel it. It will walk beside it. It will rise with it. Subscribe to Marriage and Relationship 247 for weekly deep dives on modern masculinity, intentional love, emotional strength, and real partnership.